15-Minute Mondays, your kickstart to week high-energy 15-minute episode on the Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Daniel Greg Johnson. Let's get right into it. Welcome back, everybody. It is Monday, 15-Minute Monday time. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and that you are energized for the week. Your first stop is here on the 15-Minute Monday. That will give you a bit of motivation, will give you some energy for the week ahead. And I hope that it will be a fantastic and transformative one. Today, I want to talk to you about the hidden power of satisfaction, redefining success on your own terms. What if I told you that satisfaction isn't about getting everything you want, but about realizing you already have everything you need? That happiness isn't found in the next achievement, but in the perspective shift you haven't made yet. Would you keep listening? Or is even that choice influenced by what you've been conditioned to believe? Today in this episode, I want to shatter the illusions and help you see life with fresh eyes. Today, we're tackling a radical concept. Satisfaction isn't about what you get, it's about what you see. From the moment we open our eyes, we've been sold a story that happiness is always just one milestone away. The better job, the bigger house, the ideal relationship, the next paycheck. But what if that story is a trap? What if it is flawed? What if real fulfillment has nothing to do with what's next, but rather how you perceive right now? So in this episode, I really want to help you to rewrite your definition of success, shifting your perspective and learning to live in a way that brings deep and unshakable satisfaction without needing the world to hand you more. Because here's the reality that I want to share with you. If you're always chasing, you'll always be behind. But if you shift how you see, you'll never feel like you're lacking again. And I can give you a guarantee on that. And why does this episode particularly matter to you? Because we live in a culture of chronic dissatisfaction. You land a dream job and within months, you start wondering if there's something better. You finally reach a goal and instead of feeling satisfied, you set another one just to fill the void. You see people on social media living their best life and suddenly your own life seems insufficient. And there's many more examples which you can clearly pull from your own memory. We've all been there, myself as well. But let me ask you this. If the next achievement didn't exist, could you still be happy? And that is the best question. That is where you need to reflect. Most people would hesitate to answer because they've built their happiness around getting rather than being. But if you can't be satisfied now, you won't be satisfied then. That's why today's conversation is so critical. Satisfaction isn't found in having more, it's found in seeing more clearly. Once you master this, you unlock a stress-free approach to success, a greater resilience and peace of mind, and a deep sense of fulfillment that isn't tied to external wins. This isn't just about gratitude, it's about fundamentally changing how you experience life. I want to share 7 ways with you to cultivate deep satisfaction and redefine success. Number 1, shift from more to meaning. Ask yourself, am I chasing more or am I chasing meaning? The world has conditioned us to believe that more is always better, more money, more success, more recognition. But when was the last time you actually felt more fulfilled after getting more? Instead of asking how much can I get, start asking what actually matters. If what you're chasing doesn't have deep personal meaning, it will never be enough. Number 2, identify the illusion of arrival. The biggest lie we tell ourselves that we'll finally be happy when we reach a certain point. Once I have X amount of money, then I relax. Once I'm in a relationship, then I'll feel complete. Once I reach my goal, then I'll feel proud. But in many studies, it has been shown that even after major successes, our happiness levels return to baseline. The high fades, and then we need another fix of dopamine. I want to tell you that true fulfillment isn't found in the future. It's cultivated right now, within yourself. The happiest people aren't the ones with the most. They're the ones who understand how to be satisfied in the present. And that's why present moment awareness, it's not just a buzzword. It is so fundamental to happiness. Number 3, train your brain to spot abundance. Your brain is wired to seek out problems. It's a survival mechanism. But that same wiring makes you blind to the good that's already present. Start training your mind to recognize what's working. Each morning, identify 3 specific things that are already great in your life. Do this for a month and you will see how life will transform and how your outlook to life will transform, your attitude. Over time, your mind will automatically start focusing on what you have instead of what's missing. This is how you break the cycle of never feeling like you're there yet. Number 4, stop letting comparison rob you. Your dissatisfaction isn't coming from a lack, it's coming from comparison. If you deleted social media today and lived only by your own internal compass, what would actually change? Would your home suddenly be less beautiful? Would your job suddenly be worse? Or would you simply stop measuring your life against someone else's highlight reel? Your worth isn't measured by someone else's version of success. The sooner you stop comparing, the sooner you start living. And number 5, embrace the power of enough. A powerful, radical question. What if this was already enough? What if your current job, relationships, and opportunities were exactly what you needed? Not to settle, but to see the value in what's already in front of you. The happiest people in the world aren't those with the most. They're those who've mastered the art of enough. And number 6, convert gratitude in action. Convert it into actionable steps. Gratitude is powerful, but passive gratitude isn't enough. Convert it into actionable appreciation. Want to truly feel satisfied? Use what you already have. Love the people in your life deeply. Maximize the opportunities you've been given and move forward with what's already available instead of wanting more. Fulfillment isn't just about recognizing your blessings, it's about actively engaging with them. And lastly, point number 7, recognize that every day is a bonus. Nothing is guaranteed. Not your next breath, not tomorrow's sunrise. Life is brittle, time dwindles away, but yet so many of us, we live as if we owed something, as if there's always more coming. The mere fact that you are alive is already a gift. The sooner you recognize that, the sooner you'll shift from chronic wanting to deep appreciation. Make peace with the fact that nothing lasts forever, so you might as well enjoy it while you have it. Let go of that thought of permanence and embrace impermanence, and that everything is flowing, and eventually you will be flowing out of the frame, out of life, into a different way of being, and you have to appreciate it. And what's the payoff? What happens when you see life differently? Well, once you shift your mindset, everything changes. You stop chasing and start living. You no longer feel empty when you achieve something. You feel whole at every step. And you stop being a prisoner to external validation and start owning your life fully. And this doesn't mean you won't have goals. It means you won't be defined by them. You'll pursue them from a place of peace, not desperation. And that changes everything. So I want to give you a challenge. Are you living in lack or abundance? Here is your challenge for the week. Identify one area of your life where you've been feeling dissatisfied. And then ask yourself, is this true dissatisfaction or is it conditioned? Am I lacking or am I just not seeing what's already there? And what if this was already enough? Make one change. Either shift your perspective or take an action that transforms how you engage with it. And I promise you, this is really deep reflection and you will see how beneficial it is. You do this 1 month and I promise you, your life will change. So I will give you this call to action. If this episode shifted your perspective, if so, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's redefine success together. And then subscribe, leave a review, send me just like a fan mail where you give me a bit of insight, and join me every week on this journey, because this is about all of us. Take the link of the podcast episode, copy it, share it on WhatsApp with someone, share it on email, leave something in the fan mail so that we can consistently move on. Give me an episode suggestion, something that is burning, something that you really want to know about, that you would like to have my take on, and put it into the fan mail, and I will definitely engage with it and I will come back to you with an episode. Thanks for tuning in. Satisfaction isn't about getting what you want. It's about learning to see what you already have. So with this, I leave you until next Monday. Will you be here? Or did you already make that choice? I hope so. I hope that I see you again on the next 15-Minute Monday. These episodes are your quick start for the week, your energy, your little fuel for the Monday morning, whilst you're at gym or whilst you're driving to work. So share it, give it to someone else that they can join the tribe, that we can change life and business and everything that we desire and want in life, one episode at a time. I hope that you have a fantastic week. This was Daniel Craig Johnson, your host on the 15-Minute Monday with my promise, I'll be back. Take care, tribe.